Hi everyone, my name is Bo Tarinan and you're listening to Buddhism Bits. This is our episode number 24 and it is on the most precious gems of all according to Buddhism. Well, in Buddhism there's this term we call the triple gem and it comprises of Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. The triple gem is what all Buddhists take refuge in. Well, the first element in the triple gem is the Buddha, which I've talked about earlier in the first and the second episode. The Buddha is essentially an extraordinary, ordinary human. In other words, he's not God, but he is an enlightened and awakened teacher who gives us advice onto how to escape this cycle of suffering, the endless cycle of suffering that, should be the aim of everyone. The second element of the triple gem is the Dhamma, or essentially the teaching of the Lord Buddha. Most of them would be in the Tripitaka, or the Buddhist Bible. And the third element is the Sangha. The Sangha are Buddhist monks who we consider to be sons of the Lord Buddha. They are the ones who carry down the teaching of the Lord Buddha, sort of propagate Buddhism and teach others how to escape from the cycle of suffering. Well, all Buddhists are to take refuge in these three triple gems, the triple gems. But, by taking refuge in the triple gems, they are essentially taking refuge in the fact that there is no refuge. Because there is no savior in Buddhism. Everyone, must work on their own. There's no one to, save you. For example, at the moment of death, no one can save you. It all depends on the quality of your mind, whether you've been doing good and your mind is bright and clear, or, if you've done bad things and at the moment of death, your mind is dark and clouded, the destination would be hell, and so on and so forth. So in Buddhism, even though you take refuge in these triple gems, the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, still you are under the law of karma. It is not like if you, pray to the Lord Buddha, then you would be sort of exempted from the law of karma. No, that's incorrect, because everyone is still under the law of karma. Taking refuge in the triple gems is sort of like reminding yourself that you are to follow these advice, because they are the advice that would eventually lead you out of this cycle of suffering. And suffering in Buddhism is not, the feeling that you are depressed. It's not just that. It encompasses, the birth, the aging, the illness, and the death, because these things keep happening, or we call it the reincarnation. You would be reborn again and again and again. And when you are born, you are sort of forced by the defilements to do bad things. And according to the law of karma, you would then, get the retribution for your actions. So the conditions of your birth in the next life would be worsened. And this goes on and on and on until you study the teaching of the Lord Buddha, and then you practice accordingly until you can escape from this cycle of rebirth, the cycle of suffering. And that's about it for this episode on the Triple Gem. If you were to have any questions, queries, suggested topics for me to talk about, feel free to reach me at BuddhismBits@gmail.com. It's BuddhismBits@gmail.com. Ehi pazzigo, come and see you'll know. See you soon.